Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so, hey, look, someone is coming, Marth said, looking to the other side of the corridor. It was Roy, Lynn, Eliwood, Hector, and Sarah running to the throne room. Lucius, Lynn said. Lucius bowed to Lynn. Lucius is the monk, right, isn't he? I can't remember. It's good to see you again. Whatever! It's good to see you again. So, he is your lord? Hector said, looking at Raven. Huh? He is Hector, from House Ostia? Raven thought, surprised. Nice to meet you, I'm Raven. House Ostia? Isn't Ostia in fucking Italy or something? I don't know. Whatever. You know, Kylin sounds like... Kylin Castle sounds Welsh or Scottish or something, you know? Or Irish, Celtic, whatever, you know? Ostia sounds Roman. Whatever. I sense something bad from those words, Lucius thought. There is no time for introductions. We must reach the throne room and kill the commander of this army against us, Eliwood said, looking further inside the halls. I agree with him, Lynn said. This is my homeland, and I cannot allow someone to make his own orders above a throne that doesn't belong to him. What are we waiting for? Sarah asked, excited. Let's kick his butt right now! Everyone nodded, and they ran together towards the throne room. In the way there... Roy! Eliwood said. Huh? Said Roy. I can see you're a skilled person with your blade, am I right? Of course I am, I think. Then hear my hint. Don't die on battle, and don't left anyone else at the mercy of the death. Those are some inspiring fucking words, Dad. I'm gonna take those to my fucking grave, dude. Whether it be today or in 100 years, those will be carved on my fucking tombstone. Don't left anyone else at the mercy of the death. I agree. Whew. Sends chills down my spine. Roy looked away. Father, you were a respectable leader when you were young. Oh no, what happened? Did you listen to my hint? Roy looked at Eliwood. Yes, I did. Eliwood smiled a little bit. Good. If you remember that in every fight you take part, I'm sure you're going to succeed without losing your comrades. Roy nodded, and they continued their search for the throne room. I will remember your advice. Preview of the next chapter. What is it, Roy? It feels weird to fight with my parents in a war, Marth. Hopefully, this is going to end very soon. I'll lend you a hand if you want. Thanks. Let's fight for Kylin. Next time, Roy's family is reborn. That's a bit of a spoiler, isn't it? Do you want to save your data? Yes. Overwrite file? Yes. Kylin Kingdom. Chris highlighted. Lucario Pichu not highlighted. Roy highlighted. Music Pikachu Jigglypuff Pit Ice Climbers Fox Falco Nest not highlighted. Marth, Lynn, Eliwood, Hector, Sarah, Florina, Urk, Guy, Sane, Rebecca, Marcus, Lowen, Barter, Dorcas, Matthew, Merlinus, Will, Oswin, Priscilla, Lucius, Raven highlighted. Okay. Author's note. Wait. There is a way to make up for it. Make up for... Oh, is he referring to the fact that at the start of the chapter, Is he referring to the fact that at the start of the chapter he said, there is some way to make up for the mistake of writing a short chapter, and now here is how he's going to do it. Here's how he's going to do it. Okay, so... there is a way to make up for it, and that is voting. That's right, you can vote for the next worlds to be saved. Lately, I've been thinking what world could possibly appear on the next arc, so I thought, why not letting the readers to decide? And poof! Bloody hell, he is a bit of a homophobe, isn't he? This idea came to me. Okay, the rules are simple. If you're going to review, or if you want to vote, by reviewing of course, you can choose 3 worlds of the next ones to the end of this arc. That will be the next chapter. The world with most votes obviously will win. Lastly, you can choose in what time and period are the main characters of that world doing now. And here is the list. Okay, here we go. Paper Mario, The 1,000-Year Door. That's a pretty good title, in fairness. I never played that game, but it sounds quite fun. Glitz Pit, Twilight Town, or XS Express. Day 1. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Chucklehuck Woods Woohoo University. Woohoo University. Gathering the pieces of the Bean Star. That sounds like a hell of a game. I want to play that. Superstar Saga. Chucklehuck Woods Woohoo University and the fucking Bean Star. Alright. Donkey Konga 2. Wait, what? What the hell is Donkey Konga 2? Is that the one where you play bongo drums with Donkey Kong? I don't know. But if it is, they should totally do that one. Mysterious plot yet to be revealed. Okay. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Candy Constellation. Luigi's Mansion. Adventure before fighting Bogmire. Adventure before fighting Boolossus. Adventure before fighting King Boo. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Oh, I've actually played that game. That's fucking great. I actually have. Oh, hold on a second. I actually have all my old Wii games up here. Let's see if I still have it. Hold on. I got fucking Skyward Sword. Fuck, that was a piece of shit. Oh, there you go. There's Smash Brothers. Haven't played that in a long ass time. There we go. There's Twilight Princess. Let's get some of the fucking dust off it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. There we go. Fucking. By the way, this. I don't know if anyone played this game. I think I was the only person who ever bought it or something, but it's the Muramasa the Demon Blade. It's fucking great. I strongly, if anyone still has a Wii or whatever, you can probably get that pretty cheaply. I don't know, but it was great fun. I had loads of fun playing that game, and I remember. Like I say, I haven't picked it up in years, but I have fun memories of it. So that. Larry, if you're a gamer and you happen to have if you didn't at all give a shit about video games, I'd question why you watched up to this point, frankly. I recommend it. Anyway, I gotta continue with this. So, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, Adventure Before the Water Temple. Isn't that when they're just, like, gathering, like, tears or whatever when he's a wolf? I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, Twilight Princess, Adventure Before, he's like the little, well, they're called shadow bugs, aren't they? It's the same as in this, right? It's you gotta kill the little beastie thingies as the wolf, and you get the little, I can't remember, whatever, something like that. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up, but it was that happened at one point in the game, and I'm pretty sure it was that point. So that would be a really fucking boring read if it was just the wolf running around occasionally killing bugs. Although it was a fun part of the game, it was very atmospheric and cool, and had a nice art style. Adventure Before the Water Temple, Adventure Before Snow Peak, Adventure Before the City in the Sky. Super Mario Sunshine, Bianco Hills, Rico Harbor, Pinner Park. So think carefully before clicking the word go. It's your time to decide. Read and review with your votes, please. Smiley face. You know what, actually? I got a couple of minutes left before this hits 10 minutes, and I'm going to use that to read. You can. This is all I'm going to do of reading this episode, Larry. So if you don't care, then that's fine. But I want to read one of the reviews for this thing. Let's have a look at a review of the Subspace Emissary's World's Conquest. Okay, here we go. Guest, Chapter 1. This is simple joy at the dawn of a new world. I will fight with the Smashes against the Smashes, by the way, against the evil that threatens their world. Ice Mage 11 says, so this is the largest piece of literature ever written. Looks good so far, can't wait to read the rest. Guest, whoa, just whoa. You're so dedicated, I never have the patience to write that much. Well done. 21 says, epic. Biggest fan 69 says, epic. He read all the way to chapter 220, the motherfucker, holy shit. Damn, biggest fan indeed. I bet Original Chris wants to biggest fan 69 with that dude. Alright. Monster 2. I just noticed that the initials of the ice climbers is IC, or said out loud, ice. Oh, yeah. Like it's some blindsiding revelation or something. But kudos, Monster 2. That did not occur to me, but few things do. Guest, so when are Chris and Lucario gonna fuck? That's what I was thinking, right? The sexual tension between them is palpable. Coley34 says, this story, This story has changed my life as a whole. The amazing characters, the intriguing dialogue, the subtle plot points, the location for some reason, the source material. Just. Wait, what was I saying? Oh, I didn't read it. It seems fine, though. Just don't make it longer, please. Whoops, you've already done it. Oh, well. Oh, you funny Coley34. He signs it, a random guy on the internet who will not be noticed for this review. Well, as it happens, Coley34, you were wrong, because I noticed you, you fucking son of a bitch. Alright, so what is this, writes... This is the pinnacle of Burgerstan literary work. Americlaps explain. Looks like someone from the international board on 4chan found his way onto fanfiction.net. Fair enough. Good on you, what is this? Van Darkcom says, is so fucking deep. Ken M says, didn't read, but I don't like it. Fair enough. Some guy says, boy, you need to stop. I have not read this, but it's cancer from just reading the name of the chapters. That's sort of true, actually. You need to save yourself and the world. Stop this madness. This is the gayest, dumbest, ugliest, most cancerous thing I have ever found in my life. Kill yourself to save me and everyone else. I hate this so much. I'm slowly dying from this. It's time to stop. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Alright, well, some guy. He's probably about 12 years old, but, you know, whatever. WTF says, this is the longest piece of English literature in the world. Bogdanov says, autism. A concerned man says, Jesus Christ. I mean, which is which? Is he signing it, that, or is his name a concerned man? It's hard to say. Let's look at the first ever review for this fucking thing, just before I leave. Alright, here we go. Chocolatey Genesis says, this is awesome. There's 199 pages of reviews, what the fuck. Swack16 says, nice start. Kohi D17 says, it's time to save the world. Kohi D17 also says, Daddy Lucario, yay. What the fuck? Darkness in Light 54 says, sweet. Apocalyptic Ham says, now it's time for my review. Yay! Wait, no one cares? Alright. Anyways, the past 3 chapters have been rather good, but this chapter stands out more than the others. It is a rather long chapter compared to the others, but it's a very nice plot. I have to say, some parts can be added with a bit more description and a bit less dialogue, but for the most part, it's well paced. And now for the scoring. Grammar, 4 out of 5. Nope, alright, fine, sure. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It's been a while since I've seen the early chapters. Maybe they were better in terms of grammar than I remembered. Plot, 4 out of 5. How interesting, 4 out of 5. Dialogue, 4 out of 5. Description, 4 out of 5. Originality, 4 out of 5. Originality, 4 out of whatever. And the overall score is 4 out of 5. Surprise there. Not a bad score at all. It only has a few mistakes that are keeping it back from a 5 out of 5 in my opinion. But still a great job. Gustavo DPG. The preview of the next chapter look like ones of cartoons, and the action really resemble video games. Good work. Try putting Chris and Lucario in Metroid or Kid Icarus, but I think Metroid is a Metroid in Lucario's head, or Samus saying something. She never says anything. That might be an obstacle. Thought. He also adds, this is strange, but it's very good. Star Fox kind of fits the Metroid world. Do a barrel roll. Oh, that was a good one, Gustavo DPG. He also says, I always wanted Mario to be one of the bad guys. Does he count? But if I had to choose one world for them to go to, Animal Crossing. Tom Nook could be corrupted by the Primates. Wait, he's already a freaking bastard, so I don't think the Primates need to corrupt him. Nintendo Geek 01 says, you know, somehow it didn't feel very fair to just review that review story. It's still good, but not look at other stories of yours, so here I am. Well, the writing seemed a bit off at times, but still it was an interesting setup, and I like where this concept is going. Lol, he also adds, lol to Juff, a little fast, but not too bad. So there you go, that's the measured opinion of fanfiction .net. I just like to spend the rest of the series just reading the... Oh, here we go. Someone's actually calculated the time it would take to read this. Alright, so here we go. Renegade of Sanity says, the average person reads at a rate of around 200 words per minute. However, since they only get around 60% comprehension of the material they read, we'll lower the word count down to 150. With this in mind, let's do some math. As of the current chapter, it would take the average reader to 27,074.19 minutes of non-stop reading in order to complete the Subspace Emissary's World's Conquest. To put that into perspective, that's equal to 451.23 hours, 18.8 days, or 2.68 weeks to complete. For comparison's sake, assuming no breaks as well, it would take the average reader over 60 hours to complete the Harry Potter series, which is 1,084,170 words long. What the fuck? This is 4 times longer than the entire Harry Potter series? I did not realize that. I probably would not have ventured into this had I known that. I knew it was sort of, longer than War and Peace and stuff, but I didn't realize 4 million words was that long. Alright. That's barely over a tenth of the time it would take to complete this fic. However, since we all can't be eternal machines without any need of rest, food, or water, we'll do a more reasonable calculation. The global average for reading time is 6.5 hours a week, or around an hour a day. So doing the math, it would take the average person 451.23 days, 14.76 months, or 1.23 years to complete. Okay. Yet the average American's reading time is much shorter, clocking in at just 20 minutes per day, so for them it would take 1,300... So this is what I'm looking at, because I read about half an hour of it a day. It would take 1,353.7 days, 44.4 months, or 3.7 years to complete. So in short, it's going to take you some time to complete. 3.7 years. Okay. Yeah. I'm in for the long haul with this one. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, I'm fucked.